although I'm not scared of sharks as such, this thing right here is what I think it's safe to call sharky. So it's the edge of some rock, and it's where the water gets quite deep, and I can't really see a long way into it. And yet I know that I've got my legs hanging down. I know there's not some big great white gonna come and bite me in half. Well, that would be funny if the camera drops and there's just a big whoosh of blood and my GoPro's being picked up by a fisherman somewhere, and you're watching this. You'll go, stupid guy. However, I know that's not going to happen. So I'm perfectly fine and perfectly calm. I also know enough about sharks that I expect certain behaviour. But I'm certainly no expert. So I'm not out there in deep water where I can't see. And in fact, there's no way I'm swimming out there. Of course, if a big humpback whale came by or something, I'd be out there like a shot. But we know that's not going to happen either. So I guess my attitude to sharks is a bit like my attitude to traffic. I jump in my car, there's a certain chance of danger, but I am informed. And I do sensible things. Well, sensible, that's your word. You're not meant to snorkel by yourself. But if I never snorkeled by myself, I'd never snorkel, and that's, what am I going to do? Anyway, I thought I'd share that about sharks, because people are terrified of them. And to me, they're just big fish. And to be honest, if I looked out now and see a big tiger shark or even the great white gliding by, I would be delighted. So let's see. You ready? Nope. Yeah, well, back we go. Maybe next time. So I'm back at Seal Island, and I just, as I was walking across from over there, I thought I should make it clear that, this isn't some argument about sharks and all that. It's just me saying, if you want to swim in the ocean, I highly recommend that you just get a mask and you watch some YouTube videos about how to use a mask and snorkel, and you start in a swimming pool and you very slowly do what you're comfortable doing. And the first thing you should do is put on your mask and snorkel. Well, maybe not the first thing, but just if you can just put on your mask and snorkel at some point and just float belly down in the water. Hopefully a natural place where there's a few rocks, and just have a good look around, because a lot of fear is of the unseen. And when you're standing in water, well, I can actually see what's under here, but if you're standing in water that's cloudy or even just clear water like this, a sea lion could swim by underwater now and I might not catch it. Okay, there's more fear there. But as soon as you can go underwater sea, there's nothing to be afraid of, and there's good news. A whole new world could open up to you. So that's what I encourage you to do, because I've met so many people who won't even go knee deep. And I always say, get yourself a mask and snorkel. Because if you can see it, if you can see what's there, you know there's nothing to be afraid of. And by an extremely remote chance, you do see a shark, it's probably a small shark, it'll have no interest in you. When it registers you there, it will absolutely swim up, probably more frightened of you than you are of it. But if you do see a big creature of some sort, you just step out of the water. It's that simple, okay? And you can just take incremental steps. And just remember, you never know till you give it a go.